welcome back to the Notts County Challenge. This is episode 59, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Premiership. It has admittedly taken us 5 seasons to get here, but who cares? We have eventually and finally made it. So part of the challenge is done. Now it's just a case of staying where we are, trying to get ourselves into Europe. So over the past few seasons, there we go. So the first season we finished 16th. That was a bit of a trial and error period, really. Then the second season we went on won Division 2. Third season we finished 4th, and I think we won through the playoffs in that one as well. And then we went on to the Championship. Only just stayed in by the skin of our teeth. Luckily we didn't drop. And the following season after that, we finished second, where we could have quite easily have won the Championship. But we gained automatic promotion, so with just one league win in the 5 seasons and the 3 promotions that we have had, we have won once the whole league. But it has taken us 59 episodes to eventually get to this point. And as you can see from this table, we will be playing Arsenal, Villa, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Palace, Everton, the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Man United. And Man City, who incidentally is our featured game today, which is going to be a tough one. And I've said many a time, the aim of this season is to stay in this league and build on that. And to help us do this, we've had quite a bit of activity in the transfer window, which is still open, but unfortunately I've spent all the money. We did have 20 million, and straight after last season we had a takeover, and that lasted all of a day. Our previous owners wanted it done and dusted quickly, and he sold the club for £1 million. I can't believe he sold it for £1 million. We just got promoted to the Premiership and he sold it for £1 million. Luckily, I'm still here. They didn't get rid of me, and they ploughed a bit more money in, so we ended up with about 20 million. So if we go towards our transfers, if we start with the outs first, we've sent a few players out on loan. So Rowan Ferguson, the goalkeeper, he's gone out on loan. Eddie Harrison, which apparently we bought, I think, from Plymouth, and we sent him out on loan straight away. I really don't know what happened there. Rob Harker, the forward, he's gone out on loan to Grimsby, and Jordan Forster's just recently gone out to Peterborough. We have lost Matt Tootle. He was getting on a little bit, so we decided to release him. Nobody is interested, so we just let him go, as we did with Aaron Hill. Was getting a bit mardy. I think he was getting a bit too big for his boots, really, to be fair. James Booth, he's gone on a free, and then we lost Duffy and O'Connor, who are both retired. So really we had to strengthen our side. We had 20 million. So if we could start off with the first one, Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool. He just cropped up from one of our scouts, and to be perfectly honest, I couldn't say no. He was under £1 million. I virtually snapped their hands off without any scouting or anything. I know how good he is. He is 21 years old, and his stats just speak for themselves. I mean, his potential is phenomenal. Granted, his current ability is somewhat way off, but he's still young. And when we signed him, we kind of agreed a contract in order to keep him, that he would have the same wages as the highest paid player in the club. Me thinking, we'll never ever reach that any higher than about 20-30 grand a week. How wrong I was. I think he's had 2 pay rises since he's been here already, virtually all in green. I couldn't let this one go. So he's coming in virtually as our right back, really. I know Dickie's been playing there, but I want to push him back into the centre, or alternate between him and Dickie at right back. I know we have Luke Neal, Can't even remember the other chap. No, it's gone. Sure we'll notice him at some point. So next one, Josh Rhodes, £5 million from Arsenal. Now I'm undecided with him at the minute. He's 18 years old and we picked him up for 5. Yes, he's valued at 2.9, but he is 18 years old and already half his stats are in the green. His acceleration is phenomenal. Same with his pace. So he's got that. His finishing's 13. So to have him at 18 years old on this and still developing, we've got him for at least 3 years and he's only on 24 grand a week. He has had a big hike in wages, but again he's another chap that came through from one of our scouts we picked up. Again, we couldn't say no really. He's only played 1 game. Fingers crossed on this one, I think. Moving on, Eddie Harrison, 19 years old. He's gone out on loan. He's in the under 23s. I really don't know much about him really, to be honest. I think our youth development manager chap thing, he picked him up. Before I knew it, we signed him and loaned him out. So go figure. And of course it obviously took some of our budget away as well. Moving along, Dale Fry from Huddersfield. Again, defence wise, I mean, natural fitness at 18, he's not going to tire. Jump and reach, he's going to be able to head the ball. He has to. Pace is okay. Strength and stamina, I can't knock it for that alone. Heading wise is 14, so he's going to be quite good at the back. So he's going to be probably one of our main guys. Again, it could be with either Meekins, it could be Gillespie, Dickey even, Kirchhoff, somebody at the back. So hopefully he's going to be the mainstay. Next we have Danny Wilson from Rangers. Yes, he's 29 years old. I was more going for experience. And at 500 grand as a backup, or even if he plays a few games alongside one of the younger ones, just to help us get through this first season really. And at 100 grand, I virtually took the money out of my pocket. We had that much spare change. 20 grand a week, a bit excessive I feel, but again his defence and physicals are way better than some of the guys that we have. His leadership is 14, and as a centre back, his heading and his tackling, his determination, positioning, it's all there. I mean, everything's there. So, you know, I mean, he's played with Rangers, so he's been getting 7s, latter 6s, but he's been in Scotland for quite a while. He's had a few stints with Liverpool. Well, a few stints, 8 games, hardly worth it. But yeah, so I thought that was a good steal as a good backup and an experienced chap really. The next one was for 2.6 million, Lois Dione. Now I wasn't going for him. Again, he propped up with one of our scouts, and the more and more I looked at it, I thought we are going to have to strengthen our forward line. Babata I'm trying to get rid of. Donnelly I don't think is strong enough. I think I've moved him to the under 23s. Well, definitely Babata anyway. Byrne I'm hanging on to because I think he's played quite well. Campbell, Reed. See, Reed, I think this really is a do or die season for him. He showed so much promise a couple of seasons ago until he had that virtually season-long injury last season, which ruled him out altogether. Whereas everybody's progressed up, he's either stayed back or he's just fallen behind due to fitness, etc. But this guy, he's 28 years old and he's more of a poacher than anything else. Now, I'm not too keen on poachers really, to be fair. But his finishes in his 14. He's got not bad fitness, but his acceleration and pace is fine. and I'm hoping his experience will show as well. He's been playing in France virtually for all his career. 44 in 182 games. It's not a lot, but again, I'm looking to him for more, let's say, experience. He's been playing in France Ligue 1, so I'm assuming he's got something about him, maybe. So hopefully he'll help develop the other guys. Max Power from Wolves. Wolves went down, I believe. I think they did. So we kind of nicked him off him, really. Again, 28 years old. He's had experience in the Premiership. 4 games experience. I probably didn't look at that really well enough, to be honest. Why the hell did he cost? What? 1.1 million he cost me. Wow. But his current ability is a 4-star, and he can sit in midfield as well. So with him, we got Maxwell as well, Lesniak. Rolls can come back. It's experience I'm going for. We want to be able to consolidate ourselves in the Premiership, build our money up, get better players. But I feel he can do the job here as well. So his determination is 13. Again, physicals aren't that bad, but I feel like he can hold that midfield up as well. And finally, and I feel this is quite a steal, Keziah Sterling. And he can play as a complete forward as well, which is, I like a complete forward. His current ability is a 4-star. I mean, this guy, I couldn't not take him, and we have got him for 5 years. He is at 46, and that's the reason why Trent Alexander-Arnold was upped, because of this guy. I refused to pay £56,000 a week for him, so he cut off the negotiations. I went back for him again because he just showed up on the scouts, and I decided, well, I've got money in the budget, just get him. Not thinking Alexander, he's going to get a pay rise as well. So I think he's had about 2 pay rises since he's been here. But I thought this one was a steal. And again, he's only 22 years old, so he can only get better. He's been capped at under 20 level. He's going to be an international first team England player. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, again, he's been out on loan at Burnley. He's 21 from 30. Burton the year before that, 17 from 41. So he scored 53 from 105 games, so 1 in every 2. I don't think anybody could really match that, really, in my team at the moment. Campbell possibly, but I feel to get this forward line, so as long as we can score, hold somebody back and defend, they were my 3 main. I wanted at least one person in there. Budget wise, I messed around with the wages budget, so I've got an extra 8 million in there. So what I might do, if anything crops up, I might pick them up. I am trying to offload a few players, but it's trying to decide which ones, because I feel a bit of loyalty to the ones that I've played all the way through. Like Campbell, I don't want to get rid of him. I don't think I can. Reed, I feel I can't get rid of him either. But again, this is his make or break season. Either he goes to the under 23s, or I loan him out, or what have you. But yeah, we have still got a bit of money left, so either could wait till January and see what happens. We've had a few friendlies, and as you can see, we've done quite well. We've played Motherwell, Merthyr, Shrewsbury, Leverkusen we beat at home, and affiliate Lesniak goal in that one as well. Sam Byrne and Campbell scoring, which is nice to see. Admittedly, none of the new guys have. I think Sterling played in an under 23s and he scored a brace. But as you can see, the first fixture, Man City away. I mean, what a start to our Premiership life. Man City. Let's have a look at the team that's going to be playing these guys. So we're going to start off with Phillips in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Dickey in the centre with Fry, Field on the left hand side. Digby is just going to sit in front of them guys. Then we have Max Power and Lesniak in the centre. Nathan, as Rolls, is injured, so he comes in, and Dione and Sterling up front. Now we have got Sam Byrne on the bench, same with Adam Campbell. We will be utilising them at some point, but I think with Man City, I think we need to get, we'll say, our best players out there. We have got quite a decent lot on the bench, well, not even picked. So it's going to be quite hard to juggle our players this season until they start getting injured. Some of them have moved to the under 23s as they're not registered, so that was quite hard. So I think it's going to be a case of where I'm going to have to start thinking about releasing them or offloading them. We have got the likes of Donnelly, we've got Patton, so I can't find a place in them in the side. Dickey keeps his place. He's probably one of the non-better players as it stands as a whole, but he was influential in our winning our promotion season last year, so I kind of want to keep him there, and he's still young. Again, his physicals are fantastic, so they're almost matching the new guys, but his potential is not going to build any higher, so it might be at some point I look to offload him as well. Maybe 6 million, it might be time to let him go, but I feel like he's reaching his peak, so he's staying where he is. Right, let's push this button and submit the team, and let's get on with this first game. How exciting! First Premiership game. Teams are warming up. I fancy Man City to win this one. Now, we have played Man City twice in the past, both in the FA Cup, and yes, they have beaten us, but they haven't been convincing victories, I have to say. Man City are 1-6 favourites to this one. Antoine Griezmann is their key man. Oh, wonderful. Be interesting to see what side they have. But 10-1, I'd take it. Right, who have they got? Griezmann, Firmino. Oh, bloody hell. De Bruyne, Gundogan, Martin Odegaard. Embolo as well. Oh, Christ over there. Camacho. Oh, John Stones is still there. Grimaldo. Jack Butland. Considering they're at home, I'm assuming they've got Embolo and Bruyne going up the wings then. Wow, this looks a bit ominous already. The pressure is all on the opposition. Remind the players of that fact. Okay. Some seem relaxed. There's a lot more to come. A lot saved. They're happy. That's all you need to say, Mr. Crossley. We're on the counter. It's going to be structured. We're going to be the same as last season. 4-4-2 diamond away. 4-3-3 at home. Just so we can utilise all our players. And if that doesn't work, we'll go to a 4-4-2 and have wingers in there. And we've got players who can do that. So let's hit that start of the match. And let's start our first Premiership game. They are lining up. Am I in a jacket? Tracksuit? So here we go. Grimaldo has it. End of highlight. Man City, De Bruyne with the... Wow. Didn't even give me a chance to say anything. Rooted to the bottom. Already. Good balling by De Bruyne. Embolo takes it. Phillips, who was down on the floor before the first deflection. I don't think I'm going to have them scores. I'll whip them off later on. So, here we go. This is backs to the wall, I reckon. Oh, it's gone straight through in 6 minutes. We're 2-0 down already. Oh, this doesn't look good. Well, I think it's damage limitation already. Look at that deflection. Let's get hold of that ball. Good dive by Phillips, I have to say. Another corner, 8 minutes in. What just happened there? Oh, just get rid. How we didn't concede there, I have no idea. Oh, that's a great take. Phillips with the goal kick. Finally, we might have a go ourselves. I hope. Let's get hold of the ball. Lesniak now has it. Inside to Nathan. Nathan to Sterling. Do something, son. Lesniak, come on, Dione. Now Power, back to Dione. Oh, for goodness sake. Maybe we've got too many new players. Oh, Christ almighty. Talk about rampant. Firmino with a good ball. Griezmann just... Oh, what was that? Who was that in the middle? That Dione? Oh dear Lord. Oh, we have an attack. We did have an attack. Say this season is going to be... Well, it's only 38 games this season. I think our only chance of anything is probably in the Cup. Maybe. If we avoid the big teams. Wow. Could it be that we've got too many people? It's 16 minutes in and we're 3-0 down and we just can't get hold of the ball. Absolutely can't get hold of the ball. Oh, great ball. Sterling, on you go. On you go, son. Run. Oh. I expected him to... Oh, there's a save. I expected him to finish, though. That could have calmed the nerves down a little bit. Anybody? Corner again. Right, now we're getting into the game. 18 minutes in. Come on, ball in Lesniak. Field this time of the corner. Okay. Nope. That shouldn't have happened. Butland with the goal kick. Nothing. Have we got it again? No. Oh, great. Interception. Lesniak back to Power. Power inside to Dione. Which I'm not too impressed with him at the moment. What was that? Really? Oh, we've had 2 on target. Okay, so we've stemmed the tide. He says, and then they come straight back. It's going to be a long season. Oh, good grief. Well, this isn't good, is it? Well, the good thing is no one's expecting us to stay up. I'm sure, I'm not being funny, but the goalkeeper should have got that. 4 different goal scorers they've had. And here they come again. Right, let's get it away. Come on. Oh, great tackle by Power. Wonderful. Let's keep it in. Good job. There's nobody behind you. Field now has it. To Nathan, to Lesniak, over to Dione. Now what are you going to do with it? I'm going to have to take him off. Not convinced by him so far. Sterling, come on. Why are we shooting from miles away? Oh, we can't afford to get hammered. Just what are you playing at? This is embarrassing. You know, I'm sick and tired of seeing them scores. Just pause it. There you go. We'll do something different. Wow, it should make it clear that was disappointing to be losing like this. You think? Okay. Now they're all fired up. Do we stay with Dione? I'm not happy about him at all. Let's bring Campbell on. I haven't been impressed with him at all. Bring Campbell on, see what happens. Butland now has it with the goal kick. Stones passes over to Grimaldo, who's going to run with it and run with it. Oh, great tackle. 3 of them. Campbell, get back up front. Sterling, come on. Through ball. Oh, this is much better. I can feel a goal coming on. Digby to Power to Campbell. Back to power, is it? Yeah, Campbell, Lesniak. This is great stuff, but get the ball into the middle. Lesniak to field. No, just get the ball in. This is great stuff, but let's get in the... Great back heel by Nathan Lesniak. Oh. That's wonderful play. I'm not going to moan about that. That's wonderful stuff, but it wasn't going anywhere. Oh, great take by Digby. Let's at least get one goal. One goal. Confidence will be up. Who's going to get it? Oh, beautiful. Lesniak. It's 2 chances he's had. We need to get Rolls back in here and double quick. He's injured at the moment. Come on, Sterling. Back to him. Lesniak. Ball in. No, anybody? Sterling. First goal. Good grief. Who's this? Odegaard. Hold on, field. Good covering. Seems to be extended highlights, this does. Oh, how can you foul? Oh, okay. 59,000. Is that why they're shy? They're not used to this many people. Okay, Stones. 5-0. Maybe a goal or two, and it won't seem that bad. We'll skip. We know what penalty looks like when it's scored. The good thing, because it's only the first game of the season, really 3 points behind the leaders. Who in this case are City. Oh, hang on, running away. Let's get a few more players on. Digby, you're looking absolutely battered. You can come on. Got nobody. Well, actually, Power can play there, and Nathan Jacobs can come on. And let's go standard. Why not? Another shot. Actually, we've not had a bad account of ourselves, really. Oh, don't concede now. They're coming forward, or they're just messing around with us now. Oh, great interception and clearance. They're just playing with us. Wow, the last 2 games we've played against and have been a lot closer. And it looks like they're just taking no prisoners this time, are they? Can we get the ball up? Oh, wonderful stuff. Campbell, centre it, centre it. Oh, come on, you have to score. We've had 3 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances, to their 5 and 5 as well. So by rights it should have been 10-6. Let's get rid of it. Disappointed by the defence. But 5-0. Can't fault them. Look switched off. Well, I'm gonna turn around and say disappointed. Calmly say disappointed. Oh, you know, leave it there for make it worse. Well, this could switch him off altogether. Humiliation for Notts County. Yeah, you think. The only makes debut. Wasn't impressed. Really didn't want that to happen after they've had such a good pre-season. Okay. Well, what we're going to do... I don't play any other games really, to be oh, is this going to be a season where we don't win anything? Or even a game? Okay, we've got Chelsea coming up next. That's going to be... I think we'll come back to the next home game after that, I think. I'd like to show every game. It could be our only chance in the Premiership. But we'll have a bit of faith. I like to think that we can get a result against Stoke, Villa possibly. Then we have Tottenham, Liverpool. You know what? We might. I'll come back to that. These 2 here, I think. Tottenham and Liverpool. Like I said, I like to show every game, but I don't think it'll make good reading, to be fair, and it'll be so depressing. If you enjoyed that video, pop a like on there. If this is what's to come for the rest of the season, God help us all. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. 5-0. Thank you very much.